Hello, folks, and welcome to Prey. This is 2017 Prey. I do plan on trying the original at some stage, but as I was saying at the end of Mankind Divided, it is certainly more difficult to get than Prey 2017. Prey 2017 I got by merely having a Humble Bundle account, and a Humble Bundle subscription. If I was to get the other one, I would have to try and find a disc for it off of like eBay or mayhaps Amazon. Um, and then hope it works on Windows 10. It very well mightn't. It's I think early 2000s kind of game. So, mm. But yes, this is Prey 2017. I haven't done an audio test, much like when I started Mankind Divided. I've just kind of decided to, far from the hip here. It's a little loud, so I'm going to looking at the audio again. Plus, I don't even have a new game. I haven't even hit this yet. It's puzzling. New modes available. Challengers. Still really loud. And is the mic? I swear my mic is no longer as sensitive as it once was. I should be louder. Sometimes games mess with your mic. Where is it? Yep. It did mess with my mic. For whatever reason, my mic got lowered in the actual settings for it. There we go. That should keep me over the game. Now have I been lowered again? No. No. I don't even know how it lowered me. Or if this is even the thing that indeed did. Oh yes, I never finished reading this. New survival features such as traumas and weapon degradation, but in story mode, which reduces combat difficulties and can focus on narrative. So our options can only be enabled on a new game. Traumas: bone fracture, concussion, hemorrhage, and third-degree burns. Suit damage causes air to leak from your suit, limiting air supply in environments with no atmosphere, such as station exterior. Weapon degradation. Let's... Story. Uncover the secrets of House 1. Survival is all but guaranteed. Survival won't be a problem for you? Probably. Use your wits, weapons, and abilities to survive. Your wits are the only thing that will keep you alive. Nothing can save you. I'll stick with normal. I tend to play on hard for RTSs, but everything else I just stick on normal. We'll go with the dude. Have not seen much of her. I've watched a ton. Just suddenly bloodshot eye. I've seen bits of footage of this, like Miracle Sounds song he did on it, which again, like all his songs, is good. Kind of forgot there was actually even the male-female option in this game. Because, like, the little bits you see of your character within that bit of game footage was just of him. Not complaining, obviously. It just, there was a little talk about the game when it came out, but it was no real mention to the, male-female option. Beyond, like, little to let me know it was even an option. And beyond that, I just generally forgot it was a thing. So... Also, actually, beyond male-female option, you're also choosing cushion cover. And a knick-knack and table mat in the background. The more important thing. You wake up in your apartment in the year 2032. Okay, if all of Prey is set in the year 2032, my god, have we come a long way in 12 years. I'm all for it. Like, for anyone who's followed me for a bit, I'm big on transhumanism. Cybernetics, body prosthesis, full body prosthesis, you know, uploading your mind. All this sounds fantastic to me. And while this is going, a different sci-fi way, it's still, high tech and whatnot from what little bits I've seen. So, if we suddenly get rapid development by 2032, yeah, I'm happy.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Nerd ignorant here, he's got better arms than I do.
Hey, Morgan. Wake up. You're burning daylight. You sent the helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your suit. See you soon. Oh, listen. Really great you decided to come on board. We're gonna shake things up, Morgan. Like old times.
Okay. Frayed wire, use plastic tubing. Just what I keep in my nightstand. Warning! Neuromod should only be administered by certified TranStar technicians under controlled conditions. The subject may experience slight discomfort, swelling, or redness of the eye shortly afterward. Remove Neuromod from vacuum-sealed container. Use pressurized eye cup firmly against a bony orbit of eye socket. Keep eye open. Depress orange release trigger and continue to hold Neuromod against eye for 5 minutes. Dispose of used Neuromod in provided biohazard bag. I guess that explains why his eyes are bloodshot and everything. Yeah, take that. Yeah. Speech synthesis and natural language generation. Excerpt from Chapter 3 of Speech Synthesis and Natural Language Generation by Sebastian Smeed. Voice conversion technology enables synthesis systems to generate speech patterns based on their source or entirely new voices, without the need for exhaustive recordings and pre-processing. The quality of the resulting voice depends on the training data, as well as the precision of the conversion function and limitations in processing power. Really hoping we get some music soon. I find there's an audio haze kicks in otherwise, and that will be obnoxious for you to listen to. Hands-on Electronics. Excerpt from Preface on Hands-on Electronics by Antoinette Sokol. Antonawi? Antoinette? By working through a series of practical experiments, this humble manual will introduce you to the fundamentals of modern analog and digital electronics. By the end, you'll be able to construct any simple circuit. Thomas Edison once said, to invent, you need a good imagination and a pile of junk. Workstations. Many TranStar employees have private workstations. Workstations require a password, just to prevent for clues or use the hacking ability to bypass the login. Workstations contain email, files to download, or special utilities. Hello, Morgan. So glad to hear you'll be coming aboard soon. Your first official workday is Monday, March 15th. But first, we have a series of training exercises we run with all new employees. Sorry, I read that as Thomas Rocker, and it was just like, the fuck? Cousin of the other guy? From, Mankind Divided? But no, it's Tucker. I'm hallucinating R's right now. But first we have a series of training exercises we run with all new employees. Just some stuff to clear for you and to clear you for life in orbit. Exciting times ahead. Have a good flight, and I will see you soon. Thomas Tucker, Human Resources, Talos 1 Research Facility. Probably blurring the R and T there together. Delivery. Hey, I sent a package with everything you'll need for your first day. Uniform, transcribe, and neuromod. So neuromod right away. I'll be running some tests first thing in the morning. Just follow the instructions. I'll be in touch. I'm sorry, I could not install something right into my fucking eye. You'd have to knock me the fuck out first. I'm squeamish about that near my eye. Mum tried to put makeup on me once and it did not go well. She was trained to be a makeup artist, and she needed a test dummy, a guinea pig, for her, to do the looks on. But I had an available face, and sadly I can't just, face off and give it to her. So yeah, it was hell. I'm not used to Anne near my eyes. I don't even like looking at a point. Sometimes my eyes just start hurting. Ready? Hey, I just got off the plane with Mom and Dad. I got off the phone with Mom and Dad. They won't be there when the shuttle departs. They're in New York, company stuff, but it's in their best. I think Mom's a little disturbed that both her children are going to be outside her gravitational pull at the same time. She said you better behave and do your she said you better behave and do everything your big brother says. Okay, actually, she said the opposite. I'm supposed to behave and do what you tell me. So there you go, that's Mom. Anyway, everyone's excited about your ideas up there. So get ready. I'll probably call you in the morning to make sure you're up. So see you very, very soon, Morgan. Alex. Alright. Knuckles, Knuckles, and Knuckles. Also starring Knuckles. An account of Fermi's question. Excerpt from a book on the existence of extraterrestrial intelligence by Dr. Robert James III. Consider that there are billions of stars in the galaxy like our Sun, many of them far older. Some of these stars have Earth-like planets. Some of these planets may have developed intelligent life. Some intelligent life may develop interstellar travel. Civilization began before ours. It's possible, even probable, that at the speed of currently envisioned interstellar travel, we could already have the galaxy colonized. Problem is, we haven't detected any such civilizations, nor have any contacted us. Why? This is an actual question people posit, and I remember seeing one asserted answer to it. The depressingness of life has led the other civilizations towards hedonistic withdrawal. There was a webcomic done by Mary Weather. I can't remember the name of the account. The person that does the Internet Explorer comic, where she's a cute anime girl. But they did a comic. Girl goes to the future and she wants to explore, but is convinced to try out this chamber. She goes in and is, implied to never leave again. She's got happy drugs going straight into her vein, and you just see her kind of cutely in a, I suppose, twisted way, just jonesing out on the stuff in some VR wonderland. And it just zooms out and you see all of humanity stuck in there. Basically, that's what the other civilizations have done. The depressingness of reality has driven them to such seclusion. Personally, I prefer to believe that's not the case, but just for one reason or another, we haven't, struck a chance or what have you, haven't run into each other yet. Or maybe, they were late. Their stuff might be older, but they were late in coming around, so we're at the same tier, Or maybe they started earlier, but shit went down and pushed them back to where we were, or earlier than us. Tech can rise, but it can also fall. I remember hearing over in the Middle East, someone was claiming anyway there's a city near Mecca, if it wasn't Mecca itself, that used to be a Mecca for intellectual thought. Believers and non-believers could go there and discuss, scientific, different, intellectual ideas. But eventually someone rose to power within the city. I would call them a Luddite, but that's the wrong word. Luddites are anti-tech. But my more dickishness, I argue, tech includes clothing, any degree, and on the tech tree. So sharpened stick, live like the animals, damn you. But Luddites, obviously. But anti-intelligent people, I guess, rose to power. He argued maths was the work of the devil, and obviously anyone intelligent was chased the fuck out or killed, presumably. There was a similar movement in England where they believed mathematicians, did the work of the devil. Of course, John Dee, a famed mathematician there, also tried to use maths to predict shit. Tried to, the Queen outright hired him to predict the future for her, mathematically. To pick a good day for a coronation or for some particular event. So that certainly wasn't helping their case. Also, I just realized I forgot to take my medication. What time is it? I got time. But yeah, so while I suppose tech didn't really rise and fall there, I'm sure there was degrees of regression with such, retardation coming to the fore. I'm sorry, I don't know what other way you could put it. Maths is maths. It may be a pain in the fucking ass, and certainly I'm not good at it, but it ain't the work of the devil. Some maths teachers, yes, but maths itself, no. So, but yeah, it is an interesting question, but I prefer to remain optimistic about all this kind of thing. Certainly, I like to think there is extraterrestrial life. Do I think it's visited us? Probably not. I'm sure we would have detected it in one way, shape, or form. But yeah, I'm sure it's out there somewhere. If life is only 1 in a billion chance, no, there's probably billions of. I'm sure there's enough out there to, that eventually you'll run into it. I also do like the other idea. Someone online was positing infinite realities, infinite possibility or something. Don't know how scientifically accurate this is, but it's such a fun idea to think about. Because no matter how ridiculous of a thing you can think of, it's true. Reality where, our skin is cotton candy. Yeah, that's the case. A reality where everyone it's Game of Thrones, perfectly follows the book, but everyone looks like insert character here, no matter how ridiculous it gets. Even if it defies our logic, the logic of this place is different to ours, and thus it works. It gets fun, it's just a fun thing to think about. So, yeah. But anyway. Ha! Okay, there's a little bit of a drop there. Should have hit the fucking TV. Yeah, there's a drop. Principles of Neuroscience, 10th edition. The brain was once considered too warm, wet, and noisy for seemingly delicate quantum processes. However, discovery of quantum coherence in biological processes such as plant synthesis, photosynthesis, AV navigation, and our own sense of smell paved the way for the eventual discovery of quantum vibrations inside the microtubules of neurons. Engineering Control Systems, from the afterword of Engineering Control Systems by Savan Shared. There is a metaphor, you know. Typically, the objective of control theory is to monitor the output of a system compared with the desired output, the reference signal. The difference between the actual and the desired outputs, the error signal, is applied as feedback to the input system to bring the actual output closer to the reference. Good control systems and good engineers learn from the past. Actually, that does remind me of one story I remember hearing online. People were looking at... There's no sound here, and it's pissing me off. People were looking at planes that came back from war. And they were like looking at the... okay. I was looking to see if I could sit down, not carry it, but sure. Jammed. Stuck. But they would look at where the planes took damage and they were going to re-armor those points. But then one of the guys points out, what about the planes that didn't come back? Not sure how true that little thing is. I can't remember what you'd call that. But anecdote. But it's still funny to think about it. I feel that over there might be a reference. It's just that much out of distance that it feels like if you know what it is, it'll jump out at you, otherwise fuck off. Well, we can only hope we can get a closer look. Consciousness, the Fire and the Equations. Excerpt from Chapter 1, Consciousness, the Fire and Equations, by Stuart Penrose. The nature of consciousness remains deeply mysterious. How can the subjective nature of experience, my inner life, be explained in scientific terms? Does consciousness emerge from complex computations among brain neurons, or is a fundamental and irreducible property woven into the fabric of the universe? Look, I don't care about that. Just make me a mechanical immortal. Living Deus Ex Machina. Introduction to the Survey of Parapsychological Meta-Analysis. Excerpt from the Introduction to Survey of Parapsychological Meta-Analysis by Dr. Deo Igwe. For example, conducting a meta-analysis over 2,000 Gansfield trials, wherein participants are subjected to mild sensory deprivation in order for test of telepathy, reveals a hit rate of 39%. These results are statistically significant, meaning that the success rate is above what could be explained by chance alone. There's no denying it. Something spooky is going on. Midnight Songs, a classic anthology of Tang Dynasty verse. Excerpt from the anthology of Tang poetry on the Stark Tower. I will not be reading it. Look, I can barely speak Irish. I can barely fucking speak Irish. And this, they could have got the same artist from Dishonored to... Whoa. Sweet Jiminy. I was just hoping to bounce. But yeah, they clearly got the same artist who did Dishonored. Same artist. Ha! Okay, it's been more than 3 goddamn minutes. Fucking time desync. Time dilation. The method.psi. For excerpt from Architects of the Neurological Revolution. What if I told you I could turn you into a mathematician on the level of Einstein in under 10 minutes? I'd say you're full of it. That's the first thought that crosses my mind, but it withers in the face of Alex Yu's conviction. Despite myself, I'm riveted. He's not bullshitting me. Himself? Maybe. Me? No. Alex leans back in his chair. Welcome to the age of the neuromod. Hearted Walk. By P. Sudo. Cooking with a well-seasoned wok can be a sublime, almost spiritual experience. Many layers of the blackened surface are like the storied memories of all the meals that have gone in and out of the carbon steel bowl before, now imparting echoes of a rich flavor to every new meal that is tasted to cook. That is tasked to cook. I hope you wash your wok, once in a while. And I know, might be a little out there, but I hope you are. Aw. Bleh. Sure, let's just stick a pomegranate in our pockets. Encyclopedia of Food Science and Cooking. Excerpt from an entry in the Encyclopedia of Food Science and Cooking, 2033 edition by Elliot N. Shaw. Transglucosamine, TG or TGASE. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I can't look at TG without thinking, okay, deviant art, gender bending smut. A bit of an odd one there, but I've seen things. A naturally occurring enzyme found in plants, animals, and bacteria, TG is often used to bond protein-containing foods together and in production of foods such as imitation crab meat and fish balls, known colloquially by chefs as meat glue. Chef Shaw's tip: gluing chicken skin to salmon will actually protect the outside of salmon from overcooking. Let me just break on my super glue. Congrats, Morgan! Kleptomania setting in. Okay, I do like the little light up thing on it. That's cute. Goddamn door doesn't like me. Just phases right through me. Better get a better arms at some stage. Do not throw that near hard enough. I want to say that's a similar kind of objective thing in the top left as Dishonored. Vaguely, it's got a different aesthetic to it, but it's got some similarity. Certainly, it doesn't have any similarity to Human Revolution.
Morning, Mr. Yu.
Christ.
Heard there's a chopper on the roof. Must be for you.
Sweet Jiminy Cricket.
These things can be tricky, you know.
Mine. Sucks to be you.
You'll have to take the elevator.
Okay, I hope she's just the one that's off sound-wise. There's only two floors here, apparently. Or I'm the only one who gets a fucking lift. Look, that sounded fine. Walking might be a little low now. Okay, are we gonna realize this is not real? Because it doesn't look right. But I'm not sure if it's just a case of the game looking jarringly off, or it's intentionally jarring. Also, I may or may not have seen a spoiler for the game. Or it could have been just someone making a joke. Nah, no idea. Yeah, the audio level here is fine. But she's just like deafening. Flashy.
Mr. Yu, please make yourself comfortable and we'll be on our way. TranStar facility is just a short hop.
Oh, Bethesda.
78 degrees. Clear skies all the way.
Ascension, though I keep reading as Activision. Okay, is everyone gonna talk way too loudly in this game?
That's a nice view on the bay there.
You know, that's a bit wall break for wall breaking, you know? Using bleed. And there's one thing that's on the side of a building, you can think, oh, that's their apartment block, but, you know, that's their building thing. But when it's on the fucking bridge like that, it's a little, you know, for wall breaking. Okay, I feel like I might have missed some other stuff there, but I don't know. Pray. Should I be concerned? Not being hunted, you know, through, you know, 5 different aisles by English robots now, am I?
Here we are, Mr. Yu. Mind the glass on the way out. Good luck to you.
Please stop shouting. You want to hit a button and, you know, have night vision come on. Outsider's eyes.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Take out.
Excuse me.
Attack the robot.
I'm a Civil 495 science class operator.
They don't seem that civil to me.
My instruments are calibrated to high volume gas analysis and light. Nothing.
Oh, that's totally not creepy at all.
TranStar has over a dozen state-of-the-art facilities across the globe. More, if you count the entire Earth-Moon system.
That's Frontier's human mind, and we are its pioneers. Oh, that's not creepy at all. Sorry, am I saying that too much?
Welcome, Morgan Yu. You have a 9 a.m. appointment in the testing facility. Please confirm.
Oh, so apparently need a splitting headache first. Using the same audio level as I had in OBS for Deus Ex, minus 6.6. Mankind Divided. There's four mainline Deus Ex games. It's kind of hard to say Deus
Morgan,
Ex.
finally.
Christ, are you in my head? The robot was fine. Why is everyone else wrong? I had tons of fun.
Hey, you don't look terrible in a TranStar uniform.
Wish I
How's
could
your
say the
eye?
same.
Still red? I know the test might seem a little unconventional, but it's a Yu family tradition. Breaking convention is in our blood. Once you start the test, just do whatever comes natural. Don't overthink it. Dr. Bellamy's going to
Kill
walk
the
you
fat
through
guy
the process.
first.
You're in good hands. We'll be in orbit next week. I promise.
Mr. Yu, they're ready for your brother in room A.
Right. Listen, just be yourself. I'll see you after.
Sure.
Dr. Yu,
You know, I got a name, you know? Oh, wait. Wordplay. Yeah.
Good morning, Morgan. I'm Dr. Bellamy. Looks like we have some tests to run through today. Probably not the kind of thing you're used to, I imagine, but trust me, you're going to do fantastic. All good? Great. Let's begin. For this first test, I'd like you to remove the boxes from the red circle as quickly as you can. Just go with your gut. Okay? Wonderful. Press the red button when you're ready. Wonderful. You're absolutely fine. Let's move on to room B then.
Let me just check one thing. I feel like I'm missing something here. Achievements. Obsessive. Okay, I'm seeing spoilers of pursuit. Yeah. If there's anything for here, I don't know it. And my mic is still hard. Good. Don't know how or why or what caused it to get lowered.
Okay, Morgan, listen carefully. I'd like you to do your best to hide in this room. Take your time, relax, think it over. No, I'm kidding. You only have 9 seconds. Hit the red button when you're ready to start.
Ooh. Weaning.
Look. Is he? He's hiding behind the chair.
Any synaptic register at all? No? That's fine. Sorry, let's keep things moving, Morgan. Head into room C. You're doing marvelous.
Yeah, this is clearly incredibly suspicious. It's making the other thing sound more and more, likely.
All right. Here we go. For this test, please press the blue button across the room as quickly as you can, in the most natural, intuitive way possible, without thinking. Just go for it. Press the red button when you're ready.
Damn the jump.
I'm sorry, can someone please explain to me what's happening? Simmons?
I installed exactly what Tina brought down.
Did you double check?
Speaker's still on.
I apologize, Morgan. We're having some trouble with the equipment. Not your fault. You're doing fabulous, actually. One last room. Let's step into D.
I'm sure that's what you say to everyone you bring over.
Can someone get me a cup of coffee? I would appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, Morgan. Have a seat at the table for me, please. Wonderful job. Take a look at the screen in front of you.
I know, it was an
I'm going to
arduous
show you a
task.
series of questions. Pick the answer that makes the most sense to you. Press start on the screen when you're ready.
You're planning to go, you're planning a vacation. Go somewhere familiar,
Whenever
you know
you're
you
ready,
well,
Morgan.
or try something new. I'm a creature of, personally, kind of a creature of habit.
Ah. Good. Looks like you've got the hang of it. Keep going.
You've been sentenced to death for your actions. How does this make you feel?
Ooh, that's heavy stuff.
Yeah, well, it's a bit of a jump, but Christ, I didn't know the application was that important. Runaway train is bearing down on 5 people tight tracks. You can cause it switch, but you'll kill the one person. I prefer option C. Try and find alternative answer. Fine.
Good. Next.
Okay, apparently we're pushing the other guy into the tracks. The phone agrees.
Almost done.
There's still a fat man, apparently.
Interesting. Well done. Well done. We're nearly through it. For this next part, I'm going to display an image. I want you to take a good look at it. In a moment, I'm going to ask you what... my coffee? It's empty. I thought so.
Oh my god! Security! Security!
Demonic butterfly. Apparently that was the wrong answer.
Alex,
Simmons, what's going on?
we have a problem.
What about Morgan?
He's alive, sedated.
Clean it up. I'm on my way.
Got it.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Oh, this is over here now. No, whatever I had last time is gone. And yeah, whatever I had last time's gone. From January to Morgan U. Danger Week now. Apparently the monster really wants to warn me. Well, it's good to have a fan. Ha! Okay. I guess I probably shouldn't have turned away the light on her. My bad. Did someone misplace the wall?
Hello, Morgan. It's time we spoke. My code name is January. You're not dreaming. What happened yesterday was real.
Where's
If you want
February?
to know what's going on, first,
You need to get out of your apartment building. You're not safe.
I was waiting for someone to be there behind me. Okay. Right now, I'm... music and it's gonna make me nervous. You know, there's an achievement for killing, like, everyone but, like, one guy, and there's an achievement for killing everyone. I'm feeling a little murder happy right now. Break shit. Break shit and... You know what? Maybe I won't say that one. Ha! Fisher Varma. Huh. Now let yourself go. Okay. Is the music gonna keep scaring the shit out of me? Oh. Well, I was right, they looked fake as shit. Oh, that's an interesting effect.
Good. You're in the simulation lab. Now get to the exit. I'll keep in contact.
You know, that is actually one of my fears. Being stuck in fucking VR. Well, this ain't VR, but, you know, stuck in some simulation shit. This is actually one of my fears. Ever since I read that fucking webcomic, I've been fucking terrified of it. Already had an anxiety about, you know, my own goddamn mortality, thanks to, well, fuck you too. You know, last tour, didn't need this adding to it. A glitch in radar
Morgan,
data.
Wake up. You're burning daylight. You sent the helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your suit. See you soon. Oh, listen, really great you decided to come on board. We're gonna shake things up, Morgan. Like old times.
Refer to test run program for timing of audio events. No pigeon visuals have been disabled due to a glitch in the render data. Seriously? I control better than that. Midnight to 7:30, sleeping. 7:31, wakes up, turns off alarm. 7:32, checks transcribe. 7:34 to 7:55 on computer, various tasks. 8:04, takes shower. 8:26, puts on uniform, exits apartment. The climbing does not feel very natural. We have a shadow. Oh, no wonder it didn't look right. Looking Glass Simulation Labs. Looking Glass. That's so game company. Didn't they make System Shock? Absolute sounds when simulation progress. Do not enter stage unless in costume. Do not interact with subject off script. Always reset the position of stage props in an apartment after each test. Replacements for damaged props can be found in the storage area. Be careful not to bump into glass in observation zones. A helicopter ride looking glass sequence can only be reset in the overlooking control room. Make sure to clear the rooftop of any stray objects during the simulated flight. Always return the helicopter to its ready position after being serviced. Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill wrench. The Hephaestus Heavy Twist and Loop Handle Wrench is standardish for all maintenance personnel employed in TranStar facilities. Good for liberal application of percussive maintenance and mechanical agitation. Use mouse 1 to swing your wrench, press and hold to charge for maximum damage, or wrench attacks drain your stamina. Oh, that's not concerning at all. Cool. How is the door locked open? How does that make sense? Well, I knew that looked like a fucking... Oh, yes, that is meant to look... Oh, no. Never mind. Emergency phone in your lab of fuckery. Lies and deception. Delivery for debrief. Marco Simmons. Marking this entire SKU as defective. Investigate with fabrication. Password. Thank you. Thank you, Simmons, you dumbass. Just for a reminder. Okay. For the relevant portion of the policy handbook, do not share your password with anyone. Do not write them down. If he suspects it, I didn't mean to do that. I know this morning's incident has left people shaken. Prevent unnecessary panic. Please refrain from contacting people outside your department. A station-wide announcement will be made shortly. In the meantime, Miss Alzar and her security team are on high alert and will field any requests you have. Now, some of you are worried about Dr. Balmy. He's currently being treated in a trauma center as in critical but stable condition. Thank you for your patience and dedication to this project. Simmons, test results today were all negative. Did you install the correct neuromods? Touch base with Graves and find out what went wrong. This will be absolute highest priority. It's got... No, it doesn't got wheels, but you could drag it. I could drag it. You've got better arms than I do. One, 6. I'm gonna guess 1642. 1642. Hacking tree required. Alright, I'm just gonna come back when I can actually fucking hack it. Because what's here is not nearly enough. Always gets my hopes up. Hmm? I think I was meant to have seen a jump scare there. 4509. I wonder. No. This is bugging me because it's possible loot I could get. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh. No, not going that way yet. Going to storage. Actually, I can't get that way. This is... There you are, you son of a bitch. Come on. Necrosci? What did I even get there? Typhon organ. Containing an exotic material which is used to fabricate neuromods. So we're shoving mimics into our eyes. Oh yeah, that's gonna turn out well. See the battery out there draining. I don't think we're going to go that way. Let's follow the obvious path. was really expecting a better throw there, like, Christ. Can't we detonate it from a distance? The current application has failed. System is interrupted. Follow the reboot procedure to terminate application. Whoa. Quick select. Ooh. Emails. Know about this morning. Yeah. Utilities. One subject used inside the elevator. Sorry. Authorized scene transition times include when he's inside the elevator and during maintenance operations during test runs. Report any technical issues to Palanai. Reset test rooms to current configuration. A, B, and C. Sure.
Typhon cacoplasmus. Everyone calls them mimics. Be careful what you pick up.
You want some of this? Yeah, get it. You too. So yeah, they were doing a test on me, and they were saying, like, remember when they were gasping that I was just hiding behind the chair? I guess they were okay, assuming I'll become the chair? I got an arm. Kind of. That is its weird tentacle shit, and it's flowing. Like, come on. You can't tell flowy shit from, you know, stationary meat? What kind of scientists are you? Terrible ones. Morgan's behavior. Alex has requested all orders go through him after Morgan's outburst at the debrief. Pending psych evaluation, and Alex indicated he doesn't want any more surprises from Morgan. Nor do we. Granted, Morgan had forgotten everything from the last test, as expected, but the aggressive response to the same set of testing criteria was a clear departure. My recommendation is that we need to start charting personality drift before future tests. He's already, you know, like, I'm gonna beat some ass. Before future tests, in debriefings, and within the test itself. I knew something was off from the line, you know, like old times. It just sounded dodgy. I didn't say it, but I thought it.
Alex,
Simmons, what's going on?
we have a problem.
What about Morgan?
He's alive, sedated.
Clean it up. I'm on my way.
Got it.